Once India launches its missiles, all countries around the world have to activate their anti-aircraft radar systems. This is because even India itself doesn't know where the missiles might end up. They even have to turn on their own anti-aircraft radar systems. Everyone says that it's hard to intercept missiles from the US and Russia, but in my opinion, it's the Indian missiles that are truly impossible to intercept. They can't even be located, let alone intercepted. Apart from missile technology, the Indian Air Force is also formidable. Can you imagine a country that, in peacetime, manages to crash nearly 1,000 aircraft in 40 years? For example, in January last year, an Indian Sukhoi 30 and a Mirage 2000 fighter jet took off from the same airbase for a training exercise. Unfortunately, they collided in midair and crashed about 100 kilometers apart. What's even more bizarre is that the cause of the crash was suspected to be a mid-air collision between the two fighter jets. This accident resulted in the death of the Mirage 2000 pilot, while the two Sukhoi 30 pilots managed to eject and survive. As for the Indian Navy, they claim to have decades of experience operating dual aircraft carriers. But I think there's one more thing to add. They're aircraft carriers. India's other aircraft carrier, the INS Virat, is also quite a spectacle. During sea trials in 2012, 7 out of 8 boilers exploded, resulting in insufficient power to operate, and it had to be towed back to the shipyard. Later, this aircraft carrier frequently experienced fires. Between 2020 and 2022, there were a total of 3 fire incidents. It seems they are not only experienced in operating aircraft carriers, but also quite adept at firefighting on them. Their aircraft carriers may be called aircraft carriers, but they are more like slightly larger cruisers.